visited Taiwan and met our new president. And immediately after our new president was elected, we received a very warm letter from Governor Map sending his congratulatory message to President Tsai and Vice President Chen. We really cherish that friendship. The reason why we come here is to let our friends know we care about you and we can share a lot of things of our experience, and we can learn from each other a lot. And also, today I extended invitation to President of Senate that the private sector in Taiwan, Taipei Computer Association, and you just imagine every year they export about almost 150 billion US dollars goods to overseas. It's a very, very rich private sector. And they sponsored since 4 years ago Smart City Expo, because we try to fully utilize the very highly developed technology, be it in Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, or even nowadays blockchain technology, our IC industries, and every year they sponsor that. We hope through that networking we can create synergy among leaders of different communities. And Taiwan, though since 1979 we don't have formal diplomatic relations with the United States, but we are very, very close to United States. We get a bipartisan support from United States. Just for your example, more than 5 years ago, Homeland Security Department announced Taiwan citizen is granted with visa waiver program. We are the 37th nation get that privilege. And just last month, Homeland Security announced Taiwan is the only 3 countries in Asia after Japan and Singapore. We got a global entry privilege. That means our citizens come to United States after they online, register, and they are eligible for that visa waiver program, and then go to any United States custom kiosk and they can come in. So because of this convenience, since 5 years ago, we have seen more than 70% increase of our tourists coming to United States. And St. Croix and USVI, such beautiful places. We also try to encourage our people come to this area. And we have very traditional good relations. If you know Dr. and Mrs. Chiu in St. Croix, they have been here for more than 50 years. They are from Taiwan. And late Dr. Zhang, and he passed away last year, and his brother-in-law, Dr. Liu in St. Thomas. All these 3 doctor families, they come from Taiwan. And we are brothers, and we will need to help each other. And I will just stop here, and I'd like to invite members of my delegation from our entrepreneurs to introduce themselves by themselves. And then I will leave some time to entertain any questions you might have. Thank you. I'd like to invite Mr. Peter Yu and Mrs. Yu, please.
Good evening, everybody, and I was very, pleasant to have this opportunity to come to this island. This island is the first time being here. I've been in the Caribbean a couple times. Now this St. Croix, so I'm very happy to meet everybody. And my wife is married in Brazil, and we we immigrant to United States. 20 years ago, 27 years ago, we founded our company in Miami, start doing the computer business and targeting the South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. And after computer business going, going down, then we start picking up the video game business. And right now we are a major distributor of the Sony, Nintendo, including Microsoft. Not only to the South America, include Caribbean also. I believe we have a couple customers, even St. Thomas is our customer. So, and again, there's video game business kind of started getting internet taking over. So I'm looking for some new business, and you never know. Maybe some quiz is one of my choice. Okay, I'm here for. Okay, thank you very much, and I personally invite everybody here. And if I have a chance to go to Miami, please come to visit us. That's our headquarters is very close to the airport, and you are welcome to our company, and maybe that's we have a nice showroom. You can come to see us. Thank you very much.
I'd like to invite Alan. Mr. Tsai.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. My name is Alan Tsai. I do the business is in machinery. Machinery is plastic machinery. For example, the plastic cup you hold in hand, that's made from the blow molding machine or injection molding machine. Also, in grocery store, the plastic bag is made by from the blown film machine and the bag making machine. My company started in Miami since 1991. It's about 20-something years ago. Today I heard a lot of technology. I want to say something technology for the machinery. And about 20-30 years ago, we make a machine. Okay, one machine maybe has to handle the 5 people, 6 people. Okay, and at the moment we don't care the safety. We only want the machine with production. Actually, production very low at the moment. But since we moved to United States, because government watch a lot of regulation, we start to watch out the safety. Okay, safety becomes the major issue. But after the 20 years, right now the machinery will focus on technology. I don't know if you heard the industrial 4.0, or some people say the machinery 4.0. Nowadays, we try to make a machine, introduce the technology into there. Before it's 4 people to handle one machine. Right now it can be 1 operator handle 3-4 machines. Okay, and the machine become more safer. And for the manager level, you can use your cell phone, your laptop, or your computer can remote watch the production. Okay, it's a big change. And we use a lot of robot arms technology to increase the safety. A lot of dangerous movement right now is use a machinery or use the other tool to replace it. Okay, this one in Taiwan is a very in advance. A lot of factory is going that way because in Taiwan the IT is almost #1 in the world, and we combine those technology into the machinery business. So we can create a lot of future and save and make the better products. That's briefly my business. Okay, thank you very much.
Alan is also an immediate past volunteer leader of a charitable foundation in Taiwan called Buddhist Tzu Ji Foundation. I'd like him to introduce a little bit.
Tzu Chi Foundation is a charity group. It's founded in Taiwan. Right now, it's spread out the whole world. We have about 70,000 members in United States. Even we have the member in Haiti, Dominican Republic, or even Colombia, Peru, Middle East. What our function is provide help. For example, the Katrina, the hurricane in Houston, and also recently Irma in Florida, and also the hurricane, the earthquake in Mexico. We all do a lot of work over there. A few years ago, if I go back to a few years ago, from Haiti, since year 2010, we get into the Haiti. Right now in Haiti, we built the school, and we got a facility. We built at least 3 schools right now, and a lot of the houses over there. This charitable story can be very, very long. Tonight we don't have that much time. Just we try to do a lot of things to help people. And the original is from Taiwan. We want to keep our friendship start from Taiwan to the world. Okay, thank you.
Just to make it short, we really hope later Tzu Chi can develop some kind of branch here. Just put it simple. Last Hurricane Harvey in Houston, Tzu Chi sent about 300 volunteers around the United States, distributed the debit card to those low-income, most suffered family. They spent about $5 million. And only in Florida's Collier County, they mobilized 100 volunteers from their foundation. They distributed more than 900 debit cards amounts about $400,000. Okay, because that started only from a nun, of a Buddhist nun, and she's so feeble, so weak, but she's so strong. Okay, next one, I'd like to introduce Edward.
Good evening. My name is Edward. I think my friend here, Philip, has told you guys a little more than you guys wanted to know about me. So I won't tell you guys anything more about me. I am not a public speaker either, so I'll make it very simple. We are here to do business with St. Croix and to make money. That we know how to do. Thank you.
One thing I'd like to mention is that in Taiwan's economic development, we created special things. And I have a chart I sent to Mr. Weeks. Tony has it. You can ask him for that if you are in his mailing list. It's Taiwan created a situation never seen in human society. Because as I mentioned, Taiwan is so small, and we are only 35% of our land arable. So crowded with 23 million people in the West Corridor, we created, we called industrial clusters. We have almost 200 industrial clusters. What each industrial cluster, they produce different things. Okay, like our IC industry clusters, or bicycle industrial clusters, or pharmaceutical industrial clusters, or computer assembly industrial clusters. Can you imagine just within the radius of 5 miles or 10 miles, you have 300-400 small and medium enterprises. They are satellite companies supply just one thing to a main product. And because most of Taiwan's companies are small and medium enterprises, they showed resilience, flexibility, and they send their kids to United States, to all around the world to study. And they became so so easy to accept, the new fashions around the world, and so they come back, enrich their companies' products with the most demanded, fashionable products required by the outside world. That makes Taiwan's export market so booming, so robust. I just leave you one website. Please write it down. TaiwanTrade.com. Very easy to remember. And that is the best portal service I ever seen in my life. You just type in any products in it, then you find how many wholesalers there. Okay, TaiwanTrade.com. So I complete my speech part here, and if you have any question, I'll be more than happy to entertain.
Sure. All right. He said what he's going to do. If you don't have any questions, he's more than happy to interact with you, so we can do that as well. I just want to close by saying, do you have any questions that you want to ask? You have a question?
I think it got answered by my friend here on my own. Why St. Croix?
Why St. Croix?
Why are you interested in St. Croix?
A very good question. Actually, I've been second time assigned to Miami for 4.5 years. A long time ago, I wanted to come. And after the Hurricane Irma and Maria, I think I have to come and to tell our friends here, we care about you. And St. Croix, USVI, Puerto Rico. Next week I go to Puerto Rico. We will donate $20,000 to Puerto Rico also. And it's nominal, but it's tell people, we concerned about you. Because my jurisdiction covers Florida.